been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
Are you kidding? That's the perfect marriage.
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble of finely aged cynicism, but the Yateses are genuinely crazy about each other. They're the proverbial power couple. Valentina was always Don's most trusted advisor and vice versa. Some say she's the brains behind some of his most famous court strategies.
Huh. Talk about insult to injury.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's just that one of Yates's clients is the rival to the Semaphore phone company, which got exposed in the data leak that ruined Valentina's career. In fact, Yates would have lost his first high-profile case had it not happened. I guess her loss was his gain.
Huh. Didn't know about that. Well, I guess if they can survive that, they can survive anything.
Except retirement.
Has long stuck to their name. But despite the persistent outrage of progressives, the firm has enjoyed a seemingly never-ending streak of successes and legal triumphs.
Can you imagine waking up to that every morning?
Any more room at the inn, as they say? It's packed. Guess they should have hired a shuttle bus.
It's okay. Fixing this is no problem.
The rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's watching.
Don't be crude. Pay attention. Yates wants us on high alert.
We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing's gonna happen.
I know. But when you start thinking like that, that's when it does.
Who are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Just a standby for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine. I'll just practice my lip reading.
Don Yates has the snipers on high alert. They await a picture ID and kill order from the guards on the ground. Yates himself is clearly off limits, but Tamara Vidal is a different matter.
Sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who could take my head off from 1,000 yards away.
They're bored out of their wits. Go on, just pick something. It'll be fun.
Okay, let's see. I'll take that watermelon. Hold on. And send. Go on then, tell them.
Falcon? We just sent you a target ID. Yup. Very dangerous terrorist. Calls himself Mr. Cuba. Top 5 on the world's most wanted list. Take the shot. Over. Hey, no way. Punta. Oh, boom! Hand of God. Oh, those boys are amazing.
Falcon, I have a target request.
Standing by for visual ID. Use your camera. Over.
Falcon, sending target ID. Over.
Copy that. Standing by for the go order. Over.
Take the shot. Over.
Target is down. Over.
Don't forget about that money you owe me.
Pibe, I know. Don't be such a cheap son of a bitch.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Thank God it's finally over. That extra security feature was driving my wife. One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate. Ran one of our experiments.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. He called. That's right.
What have you got?
Not sure what to make of it. Cortazar, Yates' head of security, he had some of the men drag a tarp up to Yates' study.
A tarp?
You know, like a big
Falcon,
plastic sheet
I have a confirmed security
for the
threat.
floor.
What's
This
he
is
doing
no
up there?
drill.
Painting?
Over.
That's...
I don't have a clear shot. Reposition target into line of sight. Over.
Keep me posted.
Van, enjoying the party?
A bit crowded for my taste.
Have you been down to the gardens? It's remote, quiet. You'd like it. Bring your friend.
I might just do that. She could use a bit of downtime. If only it weren't for the muscle. They follow us everywhere, I'm afraid.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Excuse me.
Shoe leather.
Say, since you're not leaving my side, would you mind slipping down to the gardens? I'm dying for a smoke, and I don't want to bother anybody.
Ah, yes. The vilification of smoking.
It's very...
A bit of systemic nudging and public opinion falls flat on its back. Bunch of lemmings. Anyway, lead the way.
Hold on. Target just reappeared. Confirm kill order. Over.
Have you heard? I'm serious. You've seen death. In the CIA, as a herald. You've done some harrowing things. Don't tell me you've never thought about it.
No, not even once. I don't much care for dying. And hey, perhaps we never need to. They're doing some amazing things
Hold
with
on.
reverse aging over...
Target just reappeared.
Just you wait and see.
Confirm kill order.
And you
Over.
have no guilt?
You've toppled governments, changed the fate of nations, altered the lives of millions of people.
It's called history, Burnwood. It has to happen. It can't not happen. You can be behind the wheel or under it. Your choice.
It's a dangerous thing, having a conscience.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Just something a friend told me. But humor me, Tamara. If you absolutely had to go, how would you choose?
Well, I suppose a bullet to the base of the spine. No warning. No worry.
Take the shot. Over.
Target is down. Over.
Target down. It feels different up close.
You liked her.
She had a lot to answer for, and she would have become a threat, I'm sure of that. It's just... you're not supposed to get to know them, are you? Well, better get on with it, 47. Next up, Don Yates.
With those mother of pearl handles. They just remind me of my grandmother.
Your grandmother? Damn, she must have been hard as hell.
She had to be back then. Huh? Hey, can you start doing something in your life and go check? It's an accident. I'm sure of it.
I wish my sister would quit joining me in pyramid. I wonder if there's anything down there. Didn't people used to hide relics and treasures in caves like this?
Did you even know how dangerous cave diving is? I go.
Try to get inside that safe back there?
Of course. I'm human.
Any luck?
Nah, not yet. I bet it's something cool, though. It's usually last wills and surveillance pics. You know, for blackmail. Or sometimes, the odd murder weapon.
Huh. Reminds me when I worked for that Caruso fella in Sapienza. Kept hair and skin samples in his attic safe. Never learned what that was all about.
Ah, the rich are weird.
Mr. Yates has always stayed in the brownstone in Brooklyn. This climate never did agree with him.
Madam seems happy to have him around more. None of them are built for country life. They are fast-lane people, cosmopolitans. She was a career diplomat, ambassador to China before that incident.
She's adjusted well enough. The vineyard is a childhood home after all. But Mr. Yates, the man is like a small planet. He enters a room and kind of just sucks up all the oxygen. Then, other times, you barely notice him. The other day, I was cleaning the drawing room, and suddenly he was just there, sitting in the corner like a big, fat spider. Never even heard him come in.
Stop! You're freaking me out.
I suppose it's the power. My mother worked for a man like Yates, and she always said that power takes physical form. She swore that you can even smell it on their clothes.
That's just bourbon. I like him. Mr. Yates is an old-school gentleman. Ruthless to his enemies, generous to his friends. A man of his word.
Mr. Yates is a man of many words. There's a difference. Would you believe Maria called in again?
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal. One of those whatever gates.
Doesn't ring a bell. So, Mrs. Yates was a career diplomat.
Oh, yes. An international superstar. She was the Argentinian ambassador to Norway, then Israel, and then China. But her office was involved in some sordid back-channel deal. Cell phone surveillance, I think, and when the story broke, Mrs. Yates was thrown under the bus. Her whole career down the drain in an instant. That's why she moved back here. Nothing else to do, what with Mr. Yates still going full steam.
Ah, it's tough. But, I suppose she made her bed.
At least, she's still her husband's closest advisor. Some say she's the brain behind many of his boldest court strategies. Yes, those two are quite the power couple.
Not many places like this left, are there? I heard the original estate dated back to the 1800s. It was part of the first batch of the vineyard around here after they built the railway.
I don't know. You probably keep something weird inside.
Weird? Like how?
All my clients have kept something weird in their safes, especially when it's a basement safe. Basement safes are where you keep the juicy stuff.
I see.
Hey, you can always try and guess the passcode. It's never hard. Usually it's the firstborn's birthday or the year they were married. And since the Yateses don't have any kids...
That simple, huh?
Only one way to find out.
extremist. You should. You should take a good, hard look at this graceful woman with the ensuringly professional demeanor and imagine her hands soaked in the blood of your colleagues, including my friend and business partner.
Ma'am, I recovered this intel. It concerns yourself and Mr. Yates. I think you ought to take a look.
I see. Thank you. No.
Mr. Edwards, Don Yates. I have received your letter.
It can't be.
I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party.
Couldn't have.
Rest assured that I will extend our new herald the warmest of welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. I have the utmost confidence that Miss Burnwood will prove a valuable addition to the group. Feel free to call me at your leisure. Have a good day. Machine. Since when do I get the machine? Valentina? What's wrong? You look upset.
Don, what did you do? Tell me you didn't.
Do what? I don't understand.
Semaphore. The data leak. It was you. It was you all along. So stupid. Why didn't I see it before? You leaked the document so you could win your stupid case. You didn't care that my career would be destroyed. My reputation dragged through the mud. You're Don Cojones Yates, and Don Yates never loses a case, no matter the cost.
My love, it was... I didn't mean for you to...
What did you just call me? Are you insane, Don? How can you claim to love somebody and then destroy their world with the flick of a pen?
It was just business. You know the game, Valentina. You know how it's played.
There's a limit. There is always a limit.
No, the old Valentina, she would have understood. But you've been down here for too long, my love. You've grown soft.
Bastard. How's this for soft?
No!
Don, get up. Get back up here. We're not done. I didn't mean to. My voice. There's no air in here. Alexander Fannin's office, please. Valentina Yates calling. Alex, thank God you are working late. I need you to... Yes, me too. You must come visit some other time. But listen, I need a favor. I need 10 million in cash, Alex. From Milton Fitzpatrick's Buenos Aires office. Now, I know this kind of withdrawal requires both me and Don's signatures, but Alex, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious. I have a big problem. I need it to go away fast, and Don can't know. Will you please call them and... You're a saint, Alex. I'll make it up to you. Somehow.
The other power players former lobbyist, a political advisor, why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a bunch of low-level bureaucrats? Even if they all wear the same weird pin.
Christ, you're a busybody. If Mr. Yates, your employer and one of the world's most powerful attorneys, feels like inviting a group of employees to a small get-together in his wine cellar during his own retirement party, what's this to you?
Right. I forgot. You're from the city. You're only dying to know on the inside.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly...
I told you I didn't do it.